Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cigars on the Front Porch. This is the 10th episode. I want to subscribers that have signed up for the site. I ask that you please continue to like and subscribe below, and please continue to enjoy the site. Um, this is a very nice June day out here trying to enjoy the sun's June 2nd, 2023. Enjoy this nice 80-something degree weather. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Patel Broadleaf Churchill. Okay, get that a little closer. All right, with this one is a 7x48. The filler is Honduran, Nicaraguan. The binder is Honduran, and the wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf. It's cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. It's been sitting in the humidors for just a few days now. Normally I let mine sit a couple of weeks, but I said I'm going to try it out and see how a few days it's going to do. I think it's been sitting like 3 days. So we're going to try it and see. But that's an interesting combination. Cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. Nicaraguan binder, Honduran wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf. The wrapper's Connecticut broadleaf. The binder is Honduran, and the filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. All right, stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and get this one started. Alrighty, we started back, and we just got it lit. We got it going. Got a punch cut, and of course I did my 4/8 hole punch, well, lance on it, and let's see how it's going to go. So far it's burning real well. Get a good start. I usually don't get Churchills. They just take a long time, but I got time today, so we're going to see how it goes. So stay tuned as we get into the first third of the Patel Broadleaf Churchill 7x48. Its filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. The binder is Honduran, and the wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf. It's got cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. Cocoa initially, no. Espresso, no. Honey, yeah, a little bit of honey. Scale of 1 to 10, 2, maybe a 3. No pepper so far, but you know how these things are. They change on you all the time. So stay tuned, and we're going to see how this goes. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, Cigars on the Front Porch. Stay tuned. Alrighty, while we're working on this first third, we got a little bit of an uneven burn, and I want to show you how I usually touch it up. You can come up with your own technique of how you want to do it. You can take a guillotine and cut it off and relight it and start all over again. That's a lot of extra work, cutting off part of your cigar. Usually when you get an uneven burn like this one is, you can see how it's starting to be uneven. Usually you either not rotating the cigar, or it's just the wind that's blowing it and causing it to be uneven, or it could have been the way that you lit it initially. But if you don't get it under control, it's going to mess up your experience. You got one side burning too fast, it's not burning evenly. You're not going to get the full flavor and or taste out of the cigar. So what I would encourage to do is just take your lighter and the side that's too long, just light it. There we go. And burn it off a little bit until you can see where the black part just kind of just goes all the way around. And just touch it up a little bit. Try to keep that flame off of there. That will usually fix it. Also, you need to make sure that you continually rotate it around. We're going to ash this one and see how we do on it so far. Okay, we ashed it. So we're going to take this part that's higher and we're going to keep it more so at the top and work with this wind a little bit to even it out. But see, just by doing that, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better than what it was before. And you just have to keep an eye on it. We'll let it go a little bit and we're going to turn the part that's the biggest part, turn it up and make sure that when you rotate or when you take your puffs, you continually rotate the cigar and that will eliminate that. It's a quick fix. Doesn't take that long to do. You just have to keep an eye on it. All right, stay tuned as we finish up on this first third of this Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. Just wanted to do that little tidbit on how to touch it up when you get an uneven burn. Like and subscribe. All right, welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch. We're reviewing the Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill 7x48. It is filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. The binder is Honduran. The wrapper is Connecticut and Connecticut Broadleaf, cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. And we had a little bit of uneven burn on the first third. We're finishing up, about ready to move into the second third. You can see the ash on this one. It's really, really good on this one. I'm gonna ash it out just a little bit. But as far as the flavor, it picked up on the honey and the pepper, but the pepper wasn't a strong pepper. It was a light kind of pepper. So it was okay. Espresso, no, not really, and no real cocoa. Like a little sweet, a little cocoa, maybe a 1 or 2, but not that much. That honey picked up to a 3 or 4, and the pepper picked up to like a 2 or 3. And this is a low end medium cigar. It's not, you could say a heavy light cigar or um, a light medium cigar. Um, so we'll continue on with this one. We're about 30 minutes in, so it's going to be a good one for the length of it. If we're 30 minutes into the first third, so we'll see how we go on it. But so far, it's okay. The pace picked up. So on this kind, you have to keep a good pace with it. It's not too fast, but you have to keep a pace to it. You have to pay attention. This is definitely not one of those cigars that you just don't pay attention to. You have to pay attention to it and how it goes. So it's doing okay on that as far as the pace goes. And as far as the flavor goes, very little aftertaste on it. So we'll see. So far, it's okay. It's okay. So stay tuned. Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends to like and subscribe as well. We're going to work into the second third of this Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch, where we're reviewing the Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. It's 7x48. The filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. The binder is Honduran. The wrapper is a Connecticut Broadleaf wrapper. It's cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. Cocoa, 1 or 2. The pace of the second third slowed down and mellowed out, so you didn't have to keep up with it as much, which was good. Espresso, no, not really. No, really, really espresso. Honey, yes. The honey picked up to about a 4, maybe a 5. You can definitely taste that. And the pepper, it's not like a peppercorn or nothing like that. It's not that kind of pepper. Um, it's a lighter pepper, a pepper that kind of gives a little flavor, gives a little pep, hence pepper. Never thought about that. But the paste picked up the burn, the uneven burn that we had. If you can look and see, it has fixed itself or pretty much corrected itself. So there's not that much of an uneven burn, and it's coming along okay. Like I say, it is a mild, um, a strongly mild or a lightly moderate cigar. It's not in any way like one of those streamlined medium cigars. This would be a good one, um, maybe in the morning if you smoke in the morning. Um, Maybe midday, but I wouldn't use it for like an afternoon smoke or anything like that. It's not bad. I'm just waiting on the surprise. I'm waiting on the rest of it. I'm waiting on that, with the cigar, and it's not there yet. It's not there. I'm hoping that this final third will have that onto it to like you finish well. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. And make sure you like and subscribe. Let's get those subscriptions up. Stay tuned as we finish the final third of the Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. So far, we are about an hour in. So this is probably going to be around an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, which is not bad. I would say don't let the length of the cigar kind of deter you from it. Like I say, Churchill's one of my particular favorite as far as the length of the cigar. Yeah, it's so-so. I'm not really a big fan of them. But stay tuned as we work on the final third of this Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. We have finished the final third of the Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill 7 by 48. The filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. The binder is Honduran, and the wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf. Cocoa, espresso, honey, and pepper. On the final third, the pepper faded out. It was still there, but the honey kind of took over. The honey's been consistent throughout. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give the honey maybe a 4 or 5 at its peak, a 6. Espresso, 1 2, maybe in the second, third, not that high. Cocoa, no, not at all. So a little bit of espresso, mostly honey, and a little bit of pepper. So overall, I give this a good grade. It is a good cigar to stock in your humidor, and it is a heavy light or a light medium cigar. And we've been at this for an hour and 35 minutes. I was surprised. I figured it would go at least 2 hours. So don't be fooled by Churchill. Sometimes they can go longer, but this one did not. So a good hour and a half with a decent. The last third, the pace slowed down. The flavor kind of settled in and kind of sat down. So overall, it was okay. So it is an okay cigar. Not cream of the crop, not low end either. Right in the middle. So it'll be good for an everyday smoke, early in the morning or mid afternoon, but not in the afternoon, not late afternoon. No, not late afternoon. It is okay. So we're gonna finish off this last third. It's pretty much gone, as you can tell. But I appreciate you. I value you. I thank you for tuning in to Cigars on the Front Porch. Please continue to like and subscribe. I want you to challenge your friends, give your friends the information, have them to like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for episode number 10 of Cigars on the Front Porch with the Rocky Patel Broadleaf Churchill. It is an okay cigar. It's good stock in your humidor. It's good to put in your stockpile. It's good to go. It's not at the high end. It's not at the low end. It's right in the middle. Thank you for another episode of Cigars on the Front Porch. We appreciate you. We value you. Like and subscribe. Get those numbers up. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next episode of Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty.